There are four fundamental questions that any marketing plan should address. In fact, I call them the 4 Qs, and I write about that with my co-author Joe Bannon in the book, The People-Powered Brand. Well, let me tell you briefly about the 4 Qs. The 4 Qs are actually 4 questions that you should answer. The first one is what to do, which is basically a strategic question. And by answering this question, you talk about things like where and how you'll compete and the positioning that you'll take in the marketplace. In other words, what do you do and who are you for? The second Q is what to say. In this Q, we're talking about messaging, which is essentially your value proposition and the proof points that pay off why someone can credibly believe those. The next Q is how to say it. This is often the one we think of as being the creative enterprise, the communication side, the tactics, the big ideas that carry the brand into the marketplace. And finally, the fourth Q is how to get it heard. And what we talk about here is implementation. This is the execution part of any marketing plan, which is to create and deploy the tactics. But probably the most important part for a B2B brand in the implementation phase, the how to get it heard phase, is actually employee alignment. That is, getting your people to understand the brand and reflect it in their behaviors so that the brand that you want to have in the marketplace is actually the brand that your customers and prospects will see reflected not only in the products and your promotion, but in your people as well. Well, you can learn more about this in the book, or you can download a free report. Just go to the link at the end of the video.